Asian side of the dock is the first extension in Asia of sunny side of the dock. And sunny side of the dock was created 20 years ago in France. It became the major marketplace for international documentary makers. It has been for 20 years always in France, every year in June. And some years ago, sunny side of the dock decided to expand outside France. And last year, we decided with sunny side of the dock organizers and my company to look at the possible extension of this concept to Asia. And we were convinced that it was the right time to go to Asia, to bring some European producers and decision makers to Asia in order for them to meet Asian executives, Asian producers, distributors or broadcasters. Hong Kong appeared to be a good location because it was the first time Sunny Side of the Dock was coming to Asia. We need to be linked to a media event or entertainment event. We can't do a standalone event when you arrive for the first time somewhere. And Filmart was one of the major events in Asia. They became sponsor of the event. When I said that it's the right time to organize Asian Side of the Dock in Hong Kong in 2010, it's because there are some really strong trends in Asia which give us the impression that the market will be larger, will be expanding, the market for a documentary. It's the case in China, for example. 5 years ago, there was no documentary channel, standalone documentary channel in China. And now there are two national channels, one from Hunan TV, one from Shanghai. When you have more channels dedicated to documentary, either international channels or either national channels, you need to feed these new channels. And in all the markets, everybody knows that if you only broadcast international content, it's not enough for the local viewers or for the national viewers. You need to have local content. And if you want to have local content, you need to have local producers. The Asian Side of the Dock is to push co-production. So in the selection we did, we tried to show some examples of co-production, even if it's very, very new. So we don't have a very long time and very long experience. But we will show some example of cooperation, of co-production of program. Is a program from Taiwan. It's very original because the concept of the program is coming from a European TV station, Arte, and it's a program about art and museum. Arte brought this concept, this format, to Taiwan, and in Taiwan the program is co-produced by PTS Taiwan, the public television, by the National Museum of Taiwan, and by a French producer, with the help of Arte, which is bringing the format. So this is the first example. We will have 6 programs which will be shown during the Filmart and during the Asian Side of the Dock. And we show also programs from Singapore, from China, and a program from Denmark and from the UK. Sunny Side of the Dock for the last 20 years has become an international marketplace. But for this event, for the Asian Side of the Dock, we thought that we had to focus on Europe for one major reason. We think that Americans, they know already how to enter into Asia. And they have already entered into Asia, especially because they have their own, how can I say this, they have their own branding powerful channel like Discovery or like Nat Geo. So we need to help European, which doesn't have big channels. We need to help them to come to Asia to do more cooperation with Asian companies. We can do this because European producers has a reputation to be a very high quality producer. They are already the providers of the American documentary channels. So they have the know-how to do production. So we think that it's a good time for them to come to Asia, but we need to help them specifically. more and more than American companies. And for this reason, we decided to focus on Europe, and we had the chance to get heavy, strong sponsorship from European Union. And more broadcasters doing documentaries and more producers doing documentaries. This will give to the market a big push. The key in documentary is story. So the key is to find the good story, the good subject. If you are from Asia, if you are from America, if you are from Europe, you have the same focus. You must focus on story. And on a wider perspective, if you want to do cooperation, partnership, you need absolutely to know the good people. And this is networking. And I think that ASD, the Asian side of the doc, can bring a platform to allow people from the two continents to know each other, to know what is the reality of each continent, which are very different, and they can work together, they can learn from each other.